let's get involved, involved, let's get involved, involved, let's get involved, 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 let's get involved, involved, let's get involved, involved, let's get involved, involved, involved.
Well, Omagbitse Barrow, I got to meet him this year, around March, and I've been working with him as his personal driver. And the relationship between me and him has been so great. And to be sincere, he's a simple person, love to communicate with you at every point in time, and he's very serious when he gives you instruction. Yes, Omagbitse Barrow has been so nice person to me as his personal driver. And one thing I'm observing from him is this: when he gives you instruction, he wants you to take it as he has given it to you. And if you don't understand anything at all, you go back to him and ask him. And he's a kind of person that when you go back to him, he doesn't complain. He will still repeat himself. But if you don't understand and you didn't go back to him, then you didn't do that which he asked you to do, exactly what he asked you. And that's where he will query you, and that's a good of him.
Omagbitse Barrow, to me, as my boss, basically I work for him, is I'll use one scenario to describe what Omagbitse Barrow is. When I first came into his organization, the first thing he told me was that there are no SARs here. And I found out that he didn't want anybody to call the other person Sir or Ma. He wanted people to call themselves by their first name. And what I noticed, the reason why he did that was that he wanted a freedom of communication. He wanted a place where people didn't have to say things because he was their boss, but people could say things because he was, a regular colleague like them. And so one of the important things, about Bishop Barrow that I know is that he wants to communicate freely. He doesn't want there to be any hindrance or blockage to free communication. He wanted you to talk to him, like a person, and that's the main thing about him that I really like, that his communication. One of the main things he wanted was for us, for people to freely communicate, and he didn't want any hindrance from that communication. I feel that it's really refreshing, shows his humility, shows his genuineness to actually meet and know people with all hindrance removed.
Omagbitse Barrow is the kind of person that you can rely on. The kind of person that you can always be sure that when you're working with, he will always carry his beats in terms of punctuality, in terms of efficiency, in terms of creativity and problem solving. He will always deliver on his own part. He will show that as long as you do yours, he will always do his. He is the kind of person that as a young person you want to relate with, because you're certain that after every engagement, you're either going to learn something or you're going to gain a new insight. So I would say he's the kind of person that you can count on. You can always count on if you're talking about, if you need someone to be there for you as a people, the kind of person that you can count on, yes.